Ever wondered how the intricate machinery of our cells operates? Is it random chaos or a carefully orchestrated dance? This question has intrigued scientists for decades. In the 60s, most scientists believed that the molecules within our cells interacted randomly, much like guests at a crowded party. Each molecule was thought to diffuse freely, randomly colliding with others to create new compounds. But this perspective started to shift dramatically when Bruce Alberts, two-time president of the National Academy of Sciences, challenged this belief in 1998. Alberts suggested that the chemistry making life possible was far more elaborate and sophisticated than we'd ever imagined. Instead of a random collision of molecules, he proposed that our cells operate like an intricate, well-choreographed ballet. So, is the cell a chaotic mess or a finely tuned machine? Let's delve deeper. Enter quantum biology, a field that's rewriting the rules of biological systems. This burgeoning scientific discipline is challenging the long-held Darwinian view of biological systems as random, chaotic affairs. In contrast, quantum biology suggests a far more sophisticated picture. Picture a concert, with each cell playing its part in an intricate symphony, rather than a chaotic battlefield. The cell isn't a haphazard collection of molecules colliding randomly, as once thought. Instead, it's a well-orchestrated and efficient machine, resisting the cacophony of random background noise. Recent research is increasingly supporting this view. A 2013 article titled "Unlocking Nature's Quantum Engineering for Efficient Solar Energy" provides a compelling example. It describes how biological systems can direct a quantum process in astoundingly subtle and controlled ways. These systems show remarkable resistance to the aggressive, random background noise of biology and extreme environments. This finding runs contrary to the Darwinian perspective, which presupposes biological systems to be dominated by randomly colliding individual protein molecules. But the evidence suggests otherwise. These systems are not victims of random noise, they are masters of it, harnessing and directing quantum processes with precision. Another noteworthy study is the 2011 article, "Quantum Entanglement in Hot Systems." This research reverses the previous orthodoxy, which held that quantum effects could not exist in biological systems due to the high level of noise. The study found that environmental noise here drives a persistent and cyclic generation of new entanglement. In other words, far from being a hindrance, noise can actually contribute to the generation of quantum effects. These findings underscore a radical shift in our understanding of biological systems. They're not the product of random, chaotic interactions, but rather, they're finely tuned, well-orchestrated systems that can direct and resist quantum processes. Quantum biology suggests that the cell isn't a chaotic battlefield, but rather a well-orchestrated symphony. This symphony, far from being directed by the baton of randomness, is conducted by the precise and subtle hand of quantum biology. It's a fascinating field, and one that's only just beginning to reveal its secrets. Stay tuned as we delve further into the quantum world in our next scene. Quantum processes aren't just confined to the microscopic world, they're playing out on a larger scale too. Let's delve into this fascinating topic. In the year 2015, scientists in Sweden and Germany provided the first experimental evidence of a phenomenon known as Froelich condensation. This was originally predicted by physicist Herbert Froelich in 1968. He suggested that a process at a higher temperature could concentrate all of the vibrational energy in a biological protein into its lowest frequency vibrational mode. This is a clear example of quantum processes at work in biological systems. In the same year, another article pointed out that most of the molecules actively participating in biochemical processes are tuned exactly to the transition point and are critical conductors. This indicates that quantum processes are not just an anomaly, but a fundamental aspect of biological systems. Fast forward to 2016, a study found that humans can detect even the smallest units of light, known as photons. This interaction between a single photon and a biological system consisting of billions of cells, all in a warm and wet environment, is truly remarkable. The question then arises, how does a biological system achieve such sensitivity in the presence of noise? These findings suggest that our bodies are more intertwined with the quantum world than we ever imagined. So, what does this mean for the traditional Darwinian view? Well, it's quite a shakeup. The revelations of quantum biology challenge the tenets of Darwinian materialism. Quantum processes are non-local, which means that they are not bound by the constraints of space and time. This is a concept that Darwinian materialists are at a complete loss to explain, as their theories are firmly rooted within these dimensions. They simply have no beyond space and time cause to appeal to in order to explain non-local beyond space and time quantum coherence within biological systems. Whereas Christian theists, on the other hand, have always postulated God, who is by definition beyond space and time, as the cause and/or creator of life. As John 1 verse 4 succinctly states, "In him was life, and the life was the light of men." As we continue to uncover the quantum secrets of life, one thing is clear: life is far from random. It's a quantum symphony.